right. Say hi, Saya.
Hi, Saya.
Not Saya.
Hi, DFAM.
Hi, DFAM. Yes. Hi, DFAM. Oh, man. Let's see here. You gotta wait for a few people to get up in here.
What are you gonna bring?
Some people asked me a question, Saya. I'm gonna put one of them up on the screen in a little bit. But a question was asked, and I want to answer. I want to answer these questions.
Did you clean the camera?
Hold on, Saya. Hold on. Messiah, relax. Come on now. I gotta answer a serious question. Some serious questions. It's not playtime. I know we're live right now, but sometimes it's not every time it's playtime, okay? But right now, Daddy's trying to make sure that he sees all the comments. There they are. Okay. So y'all could have seen me, but I couldn't see y'all. What's up, everybody? I know y'all heard me talking to my son back there. It's not every time that's playtime, right, right, Sire? Okay, so I wanted to answer a question, a main question about yesterday's video. I'm about to take my son into a little game room. Look how he looking right now. He's so excited. So excited. So excited.
So excited.
So excited.
Hey, what's this?
Hold on. I gotta answer this question. Remember I told you it's not always playtime. All right, sit down. Let me answer this question. All right, so this is what I wanted to do. All right, my video I put out yesterday. Some people ask the question, like, what do I really mean by certain things? Now, the main thing I'm gonna put up here is this one. The question was from Sean Lewis. Hey, UDM, what do you really mean by set yourself up now? Now, when I say set yourself up now, it's like some people might be taking that the wrong way. It's like, I don't want people to think that I'm only thinking about gig economy. But at the same time, it can also relate to gig economy. All right. Now, if you are a person that works one app, I'm going to answer this question multiple different ways. And I'm going to ask if anyone here, if you have any additional questions, I'm going to give you guys about 10 more minutes after I say what I have to say. I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to ask me whatever that you wish to ask. All right. So here we go. So the way I'm going to answer this is many different ways related to the gig economy. If you are a DoorDash driver, when I say set yourself up now, I mean sign up for other apps. All right. So it won't be difficult to get the other apps going if you need an additional app later on. Set yourself up now. Sign up for Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart, Corner Shop, whatever other apps you wish to work, Amazon Flex. Set yourself up now before all these apps get oversaturated. That's one way of looking at it. The second way of looking at it is if you are already signed up for all of these apps, right? The next step is probably starting your own business. For one, I will let y'all know, I'm in the process of starting my own courier service. Okay. I don't have an app yet. I don't have nothing yet, but I'm in the process of starting my own courier service. To me, that's the next step to what I'm trying to do. Okay. Now, I'm trying to set myself up now before things get so crazy that there's going to be many other courier services that's going to be in competition with my courier service. Now, I'm trying to set myself up now so I could establish myself or establish my business with my clients or my customers right now, and I would have their respect, their loyalty, and they would see that I'm reliable, all of these things that they look for when you first get acquainted with them or when you first try to sell them anything. You know, I would have already established myself if I do it now versus 2 years, 3 years, 4 years later. All right. So establish yourself now. If you want to pay off debt, right? This is the third way I'm going to answer the question. If you want to pay off debt, get that thing done. Stop playing around with the debt. Get that thing paid off. Say it with me, Saya. Come on, let them see you. Where you at? Get that thing paid off. Say it again.
Get that thing paid off.
Get it paid off, man.
Get it paid off, man.
Like my son said, the third way to answer this question about what do I mean about what was the actual question? Hey, UDM, what do you really mean about set yourself up now? Okay, yeah. So that's basically it. Set yourself up now to achieve those goals by or setting yourself up with whatever payments, increasing the payments, paying off the principal balance, paying off the interest, whatever that you have to pay off. Set yourself up now to take care of that stuff and get it done before the money gets lower and lower and lower, or smaller and smaller and smaller. All right. Someone stated in the comment section of that video that they used to make $400 a day, that it dropped down to $300 a day. Now it's at $200 a day. Okay, so don't wait for the money to get so small and now you're trying to pay off, or now you're trying to put money towards that principal balance. Set yourself up now. That's why I didn't really go into detail. What are you doing? What you doing? All right, that's why I didn't really go into detail in that video about what I was trying to explain when I said set yourself up now, because everyone has their own thing. Everyone is doing this for their own reasons. So why explain just the app way? Why explain just the business way? Why just explain any other way? There's many different ways to set yourself up. And me personally, I'm setting myself up with a business outside of this business of these gig economy apps. I mentioned in that video, I have multiple streams of income. I believe in having multiple streams of income, not relying on just the one. All right. Or the one meaning the gig economy. All right. I could use the gig economy, but at the same time, I could do many other things. All right. Right, Saya?
Right.
Thumbs up. Okay. So, and this is something I'm trying to teach my son as well. You know, I have to be the role model for him and his little brother, and he's going to be his little brother's role model or something like that. We feed off of each other, obviously. All right. So that's basically what I meant. So if y'all have any additional questions, feel free to ask them right now. We got about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to take him in there, play a few games. We're going to go play a few games, and then, like I said, I'm coming back, y'all. I'm coming back. Slowly but surely, I'm coming back. So let's see here. And keep a W-2 as well, if possible. Arturo does it all. If that's something that you wish to do, I'm never going to tell you never keep a W-2. There are benefits of having a W-2, but there are also benefits of being a business owner. All right. Whether you start an S Corp or whether you start LLC. Come on. Relax. All right. Doesn't matter. There's different benefits to Messiah. Relax. Sit down. Now you're doing too much. All right. So there's different benefits to starting different ones. If you are into business, I'm a person that's into business. I love business. I love starting businesses. I love running businesses. I'm into that. I'd rather go out there and work for myself versus working for somebody else. All right. Bro, it's your birthday. Dogecoin, yes, it's my birthday. It's my birthday, but it's just another day, man. All right. Angie Marie says, if only I could be skinnier and have no morals, I'd get on OnlyFans. Oh, wow. James Ruffalo says, I'm worried about the domino robot thing. Should I be worried? Listen, it's all evolution, okay? Evolution. Nothing stays the same. If you are going to believe, if you believe that everything will remain the same forever, then you really need to get out and you need to go out more. Nothing ever stays the same. All right? This domino robot thing, I have my opinions about the whole robot thing. All right? Now, you'll hear people say things like, hey, the robots are going to take over or whatever. All right? Now, I'm going to put this out there. Unless they have a station to recharge. Let me say that again. Unless they have a station to recharge all of these self-driving robot vehicles, whatever. Unless they have a station to recharge all of them damn near everywhere, like gas stations, we got a long time, family. We got a long time. I know Tesla got a station almost in different points at certain key points. That's Tesla. I'm not worried about dominoes taking over what we do. No, I'm not worried about that. There's so many factors that have to go into that for them to be able to take over completely. And that is years away. Okay? Let's see here. Robots are only as smart as their creators. They won't work. Angie. But then there are some people that's pushing the narrative of robots will take over soon. It's not something. Will they exist in our presence while we're out there? Yes. But taking over? Nah. Saya, let them know. Robots taking over anytime soon? They can't see you. They can't see you. When are robots going to take over? Huh?
If they're real.
If they're real.
If they're real and bad.
If they're real and bad. How long will it take for robots to replace humans? Let's hear it from a 5-year-old.
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. All right. I don't think they're going to take over in 10 minutes. Really, Saya? That's all you got? 10 minutes? What about years? 10 years?
No.
Not 10 years?
12 years.
12 years? Okay. All right. Well, my son says 12 years. Okay. So you take that and you do what you wish with it. Okay. He said 12 years. Okay. But I'm letting y'all know from my perspective, there's too much. There's too much that has to go into it for them to completely take over. All right. Look at those Postmates robots. Right. Someone needed to control them. They can only go but so far. And guess what? They have to run on a battery. They're not gas powered. They have to run on a battery. And how far does a battery go? I'm just saying, a battery can only go but so far. So imagine if they don't replace these gas stations with charging stations, or if they don't have charging stations just about everywhere. I know Tesla got some charging stations and whatnot, but just imagine charging stations for these robots. If they don't have these recharging stations, I'm not worried about it. Star, welcome back. Yeah, 12 years sounds more legit. So if y'all have any other additional questions, I really want to take my son in here. 5 minutes went by. We kind of got stuck on the robot thing. If robots are only as smart as their creators, I should start building them in order to keep us in business. The village, the village they did. All right, so let's see here. All right, so I don't think you have met Marty at Stop and Shop. I don't think you have met Marty at Stop and Shop. I mean, I'm trying to put things into perspective for y'all. Let me use this as an example. There was word that the post office was supposed to be replacing their staff in the warehouse where they sort all the packages with a robot. But guess who still delivers the packages? Human beings. And this was years ago. Okay? Just saying. I'm not saying that these robots won't exist, but they have to. In order for them to replace us as real people doing the job and fulfilling that job, boy, sit down.
Look at it.
Sit down.
Look at my eye.
Messiah, sit down. Okay, he getting restless, y'all. So we're going to have to go inside in about 3 more minutes. All right. They're not going to... Let's have this robot conversation a little later. Let's have this robot conversation a little later. How about that? Is it possible we get it? Is it UDM? What you think about PPP loans? As far as the PPP loans, I'm pretty sure they have been advertising these PPP loans for how long? As long as you fill out the application correctly, I don't see why. I don't know. To be honest with you, we as independent contractors, because of the pandemic, we've had access to things we wouldn't normally have access to because of the pandemic. So if we now have access to a lot of funds and different things that we wouldn't normally have access to, then we might have access to, some of these loans, the PPP loan. I'll just say that. All right. Mrs. Donk 305. What's up, Mr. Donk? That's why we have to stop trading our time for money and put our money to work for us. Yeah. There's many different ways. There's many different ways to, I guess, make your money work for you. But it's all about what you're into and what your next move is. My next move is to elevate, in every way that I can to make as much time for them. I only got this one right now, but I just want to elevate. I want to move on to the next best thing before anyone else gets wind of that, So I am starting my own courier service. Some people are into cryptocurrency. Some people are into trading stocks, options, trading and buying for the long term. Like, there's different types of people out here, and it all depends on what you're into. So when I say set yourself up now, I mean that. If you're into buying stocks, set yourself up now. Don't wait till a month later, 2 months later to get your account going. Start doing research on the stocks that you wish to invest in. Some people are into Dogecoin. Some people are into, Bitcoin. Even if Bitcoin it seems like, yeah, it is, it is the number one cryptocurrency. But it's like, There's different ways to set yourself up. It's all about what your next step. My next step, I just want to elevate. All right. I want to set them up. I want to set their future up before I leave God's green earth. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's see. Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthdays. LJ 2014 says PPP is good as long as you use the money as instructed to get forgiveness. Yep. Darren Solomon says, or your earned courier service. Yes. I'm in the process right now. I already have the name. I already have the website. I already have everything that I need to have. All right. Last video was fire, bro. Now I start seeing the hiring sign. Thank you. Thank you. Star says Friday night live stream this week. No. In order to have a Friday night live stream, I would have to have my studio set up to have the podcast. Friday night is dedicated to the podcast, but will I be doing other live streams like this one? I don't see why not. You know, I could do live streams, random live streams like this one. All right. I'd rather do it when lunch rush is about to kind of be over or is already over. I don't want to do it too late. So, you know, expect these types of live streams and videos like I put out yesterday. Expect that, you know. Let's see here. UDM, hopefully you get some mad orders tomorrow since your B-Day today. Hopefully. I mean, but at the same time, I'm going to say this to you, Dogecoin. To the moon. As long as you know how to hustle, and as long as you know where to go, any day of the week, you can make the bread you wish to make. I'm going to say that again. As long, I might not be able to say it verbatim, but as long as you got your hustle and you know how to get your money, you know what I say, go get your money, right? As long as you know how to get your money, doesn't matter what platform it's on, as long as you know how to do it on any day of the week, that's what you got to do. That's it. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. I know how to get my money, and sometimes I might have to drive a little bit further than I would like to go, but I know how to get my money. So with that said, let's see here. That's great. Curious if you make a region in my home. Let's see here. That's great. Curious if you make a region in my home. I mean, to be honest with you, I expect when I start my service, I don't expect to work my service by myself forever. Okay. I already have a few contacts to make sure that I already have some clients, some customers that I'll be able to do some stuff for. But I do expect, my expectations for my business is to expand. Okay. I don't want to just do it by myself and that's my only source of income. And, you know, with delivery services, I don't want to only do that. I want to do many other things. And I want to eventually turn it into a platform that independent contractors can sign up for and work and make a good chunk of change. All right. Let's see here. What's your life goal, Anthony? My life goal. You trying to get deep, Anthony? All right. All my life, I just wanted to make my family happy. Before I had kids, it was my sister, my mother, my father. That was my goal, my life's goal. Everything I did was for my family. And now that I have my two boys, my own family, two boys, they need a male role model to look up to. I'm trying to show my son everything that he needs to learn when he turns into a young man or an adult or whatever, he can then make the decisions he needs to make to to set himself up and his life and his future my life goal is to pretty much set them up. That's all I work for. I live, breathe. I barely sleep for my kids. My kids, you know, that's it. My family is my everything. As far as monetarily, there is no limit. I have no goal on money. I'm just going for it. I'm hustling to get as much, to get it in the bank account. That's it. Multiple streams of income. Let's see here. David R.T. Wood Jr. says, what's involved in your courier startup? I don't want to give too much information, especially not on YouTube. It's nothing personal. It's just business. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know there's a lot of courier services out there. I know a lot of people deliver a lot of the same things. But again, I'm trying to set myself up now so I don't have too much competition in what I'm trying to get into. So even though I would like to answer your question, David R.T. Wood Jr., but I can't answer it, now, especially not on YouTube, man. All right. Barkley Gang says, he in the back like, what you talking about, Dad? They talking about you. Boy, you in these silly faces. All right. Amen, brother. Family first. Love the hustle. Enjoy your B-Day. Love the content. Multi-apping because of you. No problem, man. I learned from somebody else, and I'm just putting out the info, you know? So, Miss WW, Generation Wealth, pretty much. I'm trying to change a certain, okay, I'll leave y'all with this because I really got to go now. When I came to the U.S., I went to school. I was on the honor roll. I was on the honor roll for all of 7th grade. I'm a smart kid, you know, smart kid from the islands, got a lot of knowledge up here, and I got bored. I got bored really quick, and school just didn't feel like the place that I needed to be, right? So my grades started going down, and not until the last minute before graduation then I found out if I did not get my grades up, I would become a super senior. And a super senior is basically you're pretty much aged out. You know, you're too old. You're not supposed to be there anymore. You were supposed to graduate already. All right. When I found out that I was supposed to be a super senior, I was like, I was going to be a super senior. I buckled down. I went to night school. I got my GPA up back to 2.3. And I was like, all right, cool. I graduated on time. Now, the thing is, when I did all of that, there's a lot of things in life that I was never taught, okay? A lot of things that they did not teach me in school. I did not have any OGs to teach me certain things, like, say, business. There's things about taxes, things about taxes, or even like business that I did not know. Relax. We're about to leave. 2 minutes. All right? Okay? All right. There's a lot of things that I did not learn until I decided to go search for it. All right? Now, since there's so much out here to learn about things that were never taught to me or anyone like me, I'm just intrigued. It piqued my interest, and now I'm trying to learn as much as I can about everything. All right? And I'm not afraid to try. I'm not afraid to just jump off that ledge and say, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get this money. How are you going to get it? All the pessimistic talks that you have with yourself, I'm like, listen, I ain't got no time to hear all of this right here. I need to find this money. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in the back seat? Is it outside of my car? Is it down the street? Is it down the block? I need to go find it. You know, I can't be afraid because they never taught me this stuff, and they kept it from me for a reason. And all this knowledge that's out here, they keep it from us for a reason. So I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to set yourself up for any life goals that you have. If you got kids and your goals are similar to mine, cool. If they're not similar to mine, you want to pay off debt, you want to do this, you want to do that, fine. That's your goals. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of knowledge out here that's being kept from us, right? As a community, a lot of knowledge to help set us up. It will allow us to set our own stuff up and live a prosperous life, to be honest with you. There's a lot of stuff. So we got to put in a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of effort, doing our own research and learning what we can as much as we can for ourselves so we can elevate. And that's what I'm about. Elevation. I'm here to elevate. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to be doing the same thing over and over and over for the rest of my life. No. The society I was brought up in, get a job, keep that job, keep working that job for years and years and years, get your retirement and this and that. But by the time you retire, you might have to get another job. But it all depends on what job you get. That right there wasn't working for me. I'm like, listen, I need time, I need money, and I need to let that build. And they're not teaching that to me or my kids. So all I'm doing right now is I'm setting up a platform for me to be able to teach my kids what I did not learn. And I'm just putting this out there for whoever needs it. Don't just rely on what they teach you or what they want you to know. Sometimes you got to go and find it for yourself because they won't tell you the secrets. They won't tell you the secrets that you need to know on how to do certain things and how to maneuver and how to set yourself up. You got to educate yourself. You got to. And if I want them to have a prosperous life, if I want them to be happy, if daddy ends up leaving this green earth, right? I want them to be set up, learning about stocks. I want them to know about Bitcoin. I want them to know about creating multiple streams of income for themselves so they won't make the mistakes that I made because I did not have that knowledge when I was their age. Well, that's too young, but that's too young. But at least by 18, I did not have much knowledge that I have now. So I'm just talking to you. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Whoever needs to hear this, I'm trying to set myself up for my family when I leave here. I need them to have the knowledge I was not given, but I learned over time. A lot of stuff is in this head of mine. I call myself a nerd sometimes. Some people say, "Oh, you're not a nerd." I call myself a nerd because there's a lot of things up in this head of mine. So the knowledge I have, I'm passing it over to my sons. Where he went? You over there hiding? I'm passing all the knowledge that I have that I was never taught over to him. So hopefully he can elevate when it's time for him to elevate. And hopefully he teach his brothers, not brothers. Okay, I only got one more. He teaches his brother what he knows so he can elevate as well. You know, it's just too much information out here, family. Don't be afraid to go out there and learn new things. There's people starting their own banks. Do you believe that you can start your own bank? People wouldn't even think about that. There's so much money in banks. And all these banks have different names and whatnot. But it's only if you're into that. You would never know how to start your own bank unless you get into it. But there's so much money out here. There's so much money out here. Trillions of dollars out here. Why are we only working for $8 orders and $3 orders? Why? There's so much money out here, family. I'm on here 35 minutes. I need to go. Listen, say it, Saya. There's so much money.
There's so much money.
There's so much money.
There's so much money.
How much money is out here? Let me see it. Let me see how big it is. See? Even myself. That's a lot of money, man. There's so much money. You just got to know. You got to do your research. You got to go find it. You got to go find it. So, fam, we got to go. I got to go take this boy, go play some video games, and expect some more. Expect some more live streams like this. Put on your mask. Put on your mask. Expect some more live streams and videos. I'm supposed to be getting things back into the routine of things, but y'all got to give me a little bit more time. I got a lot of stuff going on offline, but at least this is what I can do in the meantime. But the podcast, that's still going to take a little bit. All right. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to read one more question. One more question. Thomas V13. I've already watched. I've already read. Watch Rich Dad Poor Dad on YouTube. I've already done all of this stuff. Teach Us Too, Angie Marie. I try to put things out there so y'all can understand. You know, sometimes you got to get up. You got to go find it. The things that I might be into, you might not be into. Like I just mentioned, a bank. Why not start a bank? Look into it. See how to start a bank. Start a bank. I don't know. You know, whatever you into, there's so many things out here. There's so much money. You just got to know how to find it. All right? What about Monday nights? Later, bro, the B-Day with the fam. All right, Mrs. Donk. This was good. Very motivational. Angie Marie. All right, well, thank you. Didn't expect it to be, but we got to go now. All right? So, Monday nights.
Bye, DFAM.
You already telling them bye. Monday nights, I don't want to have a set schedule and promise anything, and I can't keep it. I can't keep my promise. So right now, just kind of like look out for them. Okay? So, all right. So we're gonna tell you bye.
Bye, DFAM.
Bye. You wanna tell them what dinosaurs you know? All right. Tell them what dinosaurs you know so we could go.
Diplodocus, Brontosaurus, T-Rex, Brontosaurus, Triceratops, Monoclonius.
What's the difference between a Triceratops and a Monoclonius?
A Triceratops is a
They can't hear you.
A Triceratops is a three-horned dinosaur.
A Triceratops is a three-horned dinosaur?
And a Monoclonius is a one-horned dinosaur.
A one-horned dinosaur. I didn't even know that. He taught me that. Anyway, y'all be safe on the road. And we'll see y'all in the next live stream or the next video. It might be him. It might be the other one. Who knows? All right. What? You wanted to be you?
No, that was a long live stream.
It was a long live stream, so I'm telling them we about to leave. You don't want to leave?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then. So, anyway, y'all, be safe on the road, and we'll see y'all in the next one. All right?